go on into the driveway.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're done.
The history of this is that we were visiting Put-in Bay up in Lake Erie. Put-in Bay is a summer colony, and it was just loaded with golf carts. I mean, like 1,000. If you had a car, you went at golf cart speed. You didn't dare go any faster than that. So I thought, well, that's a good idea. I'll get one when I get back to Yellow Springs. And I got back to Greene County, and of course, everybody I talked to said, "Oh, we don't do that in Greene County. Maybe they do it in Put-in Bay, but we don't do that here." Blah blah blah. In other words, we're not going to do it.
About what year was that?
Oh, 2006. So since I was just cussing enough, I knew they did. I got our local state legislator to go in and see the Department of Transportation director, who, of course, knew the law, and said, "Oh yeah, that's legal in all 88 counties." So the end result, and of course, each step took a couple of weeks, but I had to go to the court, and then I had to go to the title office, which is a different office. And each case I had this letter and show them that, yes, I was legal. So I had to get a title. Then I had to go back to the license. Eventually I went to the license bureau, and they wouldn't issue a license because we don't do that here, the usual routine. And then finally, there were a whole lot of questions that you have to answer the first time. And for instance, there was a question on, do you have an exhaust check or environmental check? And of course, with an electric golf cart, it didn't apply. Well, they did not answer that, so I had to call Columbus and find out how to answer that question. Anyway, after about 12 months, then the state police had to inspect it because it had to have all the stuff that a car had, rear view mirror, windshield wipers, headlights and tail light, turn signals, you name it. The golf cart had to have all of that. And the state police had to certify that it was roadworthy. And I said, well, I'm not going to drive that down to Xenia. I can't, it's not safe to, it's not even legal because I don't have a license. Well, we'll send an officer out. So a couple of weeks later, the usual, state police officer showed up here at the house and did all the inspection and gave me the sticker. And so eventually I got a license. Now I guess people have no trouble at all. But I was the first one. I got an electric golf cart, not a gas golf cart, because it was environmentally acceptable to do. And I should tell you, economically, it doesn't make sense. The golf cart, by the time I got all the accessories on it, it was over, and it was a used, not a new golf cart. It cost over $3,000. Well, it would have taken me about 20 years to amortize that, for the gasoline I saved, and that wasn't the point. So if you tell somebody they're going to do it because it's economically a good deal, it isn't.